Guys, for the exam as well, there will be an Excel practical part of the course, or sorry, part of the test, where you'll be asked to, you'll be given a number of instructions in Excel, and you will be asked to follow those through in an Excel document, and you will be asked to work on that Excel document and then print it up. Okay, you'll need to know how to do the following. So just run through some of this stuff. Okay, open up a blank Excel document. Okay, pretty simple. So I click on Excel, I open up a blank, okay, and I'm going to save this. We all need to know how to save it. File, save as. I'm going to save it on my desktop. I'm going to name it, I'm going to give it my name. Oh no, let's just call it exam prep, okay. So yeah, you'll need to know how to do that. Place text and data in other cells. For example, my name, Mr. Heslin, apples, oranges, and then, just going to put some random text in here. Item, amount. Okay, let's say. So yeah, how to put numbers in them. So I'm just going to put some numbers in here. 6, 7, okay. 3. Okay, so that's how we all know how to do that, hopefully at this point. Move columns so you can view data in the cells, okay? This is how we move the columns. So if this was all squished, right, I put my cursor here at the top of the column beside the letter, and I can just move it over. When it's that dark black cross there, I can move it over, and that will move the column over so I can see anything in there, okay? Format cells for numbers or currency, okay? We all know how to do that. So I'm going to format these cells B4 to B6 to be currency. So I select the cells first. Oops, sorry. Select the cells. Then I double click on it by pressing 2 fingers on my mouse pad. Format cells, and I'm going to select this to be numbers with no decimal places. Okay. And I'm going to select cost to be currency. Okay. Do all of these elements in here. So cost will be currency. Same thing. Double click on it. 2 fingers on my mouse pad. Select format cells. Select currency, and we'll keep it to 2 decimal places. And in this drop-down menu, I could select all sorts of different types of currency from the world. We'll just keep it euros, okay? And there we go. Yeah, change that automatically. So I'm going to change some other values. Oops, that's not a number. Okay, and bananas. Okay, good. So you should know how to do that. Format for numbers and for currency. Center headings and change the font size of stuff. We all know how to do that. So if I want to change, I'm going to select all of these headers here, and I'm going to change the font style to American Typewriter. I'm going to change the size to 14. That's how I do that. If I want to bold it, or italicize it, or underline it, that's how I do that. If I want to center the text, okay, or justify it, do it with these icons here. So that will left a line, that will center a line, that will justify my text, okay? And if I wanted to color the text, if I want to change the color of the font, I go here where the big A is, and I can change my color here. Let's change it to a blue, okay? And if I wanted to change the background of my cells, okay, I go where the little paint bucket is, and I can change the color of the background of my cells. I think everybody knows how to do that by now. All right, so we also need to know the formulas of sum, average, maximum, and minimum, okay? So let's do that here. So sum, maximum, minimum, and average. Okay, so I'm going to find out if I wanted to add up all of my costs. Okay, quick formula for that is equals sum, open bracket, and I select everything that I want to add up, close bracket, and then boom, that will add up all my things. Okay, maximum, I want to find out what is my highest cost here. Okay, so I would do equals max, and same thing, I'm going to select the values that I want, and that'll tell me what my most expensive cost is, which is the bananas. Minimum, same thing except opposite. I want to find out the cheapest item, the one that costs less, so I type in equals min, open parenthesis, select my items, close bracket. That tells me my lowest cost is my apples. Average equals average, open bracket, same thing, select, and then close my brackets, and that tells, oops, sorry, average, I spelled it wrong, okay, and that tells me the average cost, okay. Now, this is all scrunched together, so I want to insert a new row, okay, so if I wanted to insert a new row in between 6 and 7, I go to 7, I double click on when I've got my cursor here on the numbers, and I just select insert, and that will allow me to insert a new row. I could do the same thing with columns. Okay, if I wanted to insert a column between B and C, put my cursor at the top, double click with 2 fingers, and I would hit insert, and that would insert a new column. Okay, and yep, that's about it, I think. Oh no, sorry. How to show formulas. Okay, so I want you guys to show me the formulas that you created down here. All right. Now, if I want to show formulas, okay, let's just do another formula. Let's do formula of, let's call this total. Okay. So I want to find out my total cost of my apples and oranges. Okay, so if I want to multiply my amount by the cost, okay, once again, equals, select the cell, times, don't forget that little star thing is for times, select the other cell, so that will multiply cell C4 times D4 to give me my total cost, okay, and in order to figure out the other ones, I could write in that formula again and again, but if I wanted to save time, put my cursor in the bottom right hand corner when it is a solid black cross, and that will fill it. Okay, so those are how to do the basic formulas. Oh yeah, show the formulas. Okay, I want you to show the formulas. So I click on formulas, and I click on show formulas, and that will show me all the formulas that I have actually created in my document. Okay, don't forget, header and a footer. Okay, if I want to add a header and a footer, I go to insert, and right here under text, I can go to header and footer. All right, I'm going to put my name in the right hand footer. Okay, and once I'm done with that, okay, once I'm done with my header or footer, I'm just going to save that. Okay, save it. Great, I can see it there. And this is a common problem. Say, oh, Mr. Heslin, I did my header, but I've got this funky view. Okay, click on view, click on normal, and it'll go back to the normal view. Okay, if I want to hide my formulas, go back to formulas, select show formulas, and it'll go back. It'll hide my formulas and go back to the way it normally is. Footer. Oh, let's do footer as well, okay? Don't forget. So footer, same thing as the header. I go to insert. Oops, sorry. Insert. Text here, header and footer. And I go to footer. And I can create a footer here, like that. Okay, same thing when I'm done. I can just go back to view. Oops. I go to view and normal. and I will be back in my normal view. Yeah, that's it for the Excel portion then. Okay, guys? Let me just get out of here, and I will save that, and I will see you in class.